The learning process. Well, the learning process is slow, unless, of course, you're a genius. I have time because this is my only job. I work here, study. Studying is my only job. Studying and posting videos is my only job. Uh, so I have time. That's why I intend to study more. That's why I try to study as much as I can. Today I woke up late. It was late. So I only studied for 3.5 hours. We'll study 1 hour more, and that's it. 4.5 hours, it's not that bad. But today, for instance, I study 8.5 hours, almost 9 hours. That's what I should do. Study between 7 and 9 hours. That's what I intend to do. Today, there are days like this. That's it. No problem at all. And so the learning process. The learning process is slow, just like I said before. Today I made my first lesson of Malay. In Malay, I did my first lesson in Malay. I did my second or third lesson in Tagalog, and I did my second lesson, I believe, in Korean. So those languages, Malay, it's easier, but Tagalog and especially Korean, very hard languages. So I cannot expect to learn those languages easily, just like I learned Galician easily, just like I learned French easily, just like I learned more or less easily Catalan. I can't expect it to be the same that it is with Tagalog. I found Tagalog a hard language to learn. And Malay, I don't find it so hard to learn, but the words are a little bit odd for Westerns. And Korean, everyone knows that Korean is a very hard language to learn. So, excuse me, guys. So, since the learning process is slow, I will try to dabble in more languages, see? So I intend to start studying all these languages, all these 37 languages at the same time. That's what I intend to do here. And in every 3 weeks, I will do the crazy week, and I believe that on the crazy week I will focus only on 2 languages. I just made that decision. It's better if I focus only on 2 languages and then study randomly those languages that I'm already studying and starting new languages. I believe it's better this way. And then go back to half an hour per language during 3 more weeks. And then another crazy week with focusing on 2 languages that will be different languages, and dabbling in all the other ones randomly. So since the learning process is slow, I will do my best. As I said before, I will do my best, and I will revise things. I will do it slowly. For instance, Italian, it's an easy language. I'm on lesson 5, I believe, on Massimil. I want to master Italian at a low advanced level. Because why not? I'm Portuguese. I'm versed in Spanish. I'm studying French. Well, I'm just level 2. I'm just a high beginner in French, but I want to master both of them, Italian and French too. Same thing goes for Galician. And I have an intermediate level in Catalan. Since it's easier for me to learn those kind of languages because I speak Latin language as my mother tongue. So I want to do this. That's why I chose those languages for the next 10 years, because I want to master a lot of languages. Mastering Italian and French, it might not be as hard or as mastering Finnish, for instance, or reaching an upper intermediate level in Estonian and Hungarian, at least, because I want to reach at least an upper intermediate level, between an upper intermediate level and advanced in Estonian and Hungarian too. I'm a very, very beginner in both of them. I've done something like 2 or 3 lessons per each one. And when I say lessons, I mean half an hour periods, half an hour short lessons. So I want to master these languages by the time I reach 40 years old. By the time I reach 40 years old, I want to master these languages. So I know that the learning process will be slow. That's why in every 2 weeks I will focus on two languages. And that's why I have to be patient. We have to be patient along our learning process. And the only way to learn is to be diligent, to study a lot, and to have time to dedicate. There are people who want to study but they don't have time. Since I have time, I must enjoy that time studying. And another way of making things easier is with a little bit of sense of humor. Of course, things are hard, so mistakes are normal. And so that's it. That's it what I want to do. I want to learn those languages. I want to master those languages. And just like I said, after I reach 40 years old, I will start the other cycle, the other languages. So that's it, guys. It's hard. It's not easy. But if we keep working and working and working, it will be easier for sure. And this is what I wanted to talk about now, the learning process. You guys already know it's slow. It is slow because we study a lot of languages very different at the same time. We forget more than we learn sometimes. So it's hard, but keep up the hard work. Keep up the hard work. So, learning process. Don't worry, don't bother because it's really slow, but it will come to you in the course. So, see you guys then.